So grade 10s, we are looking at the final drawing of our practical assessment task, which is the 1-point perspective drawing. And I've already set up a blank sheet of paper with the border and the title bar. And what I need to do is to set it up on this page, and I want to explain how that is going to happen. So if you look at your final design, this is what needs to be set up, because the perspective drawing will take shape from this particular top view, and it will take shape from the front view as well, which is going to be giving us the heights of the different levels of the roof, the walls, and the windows and doors. But of course, this is far too big for our drawing on this page here. So what I'm going to suggest, because this particular drawing has a scale of 1:50. So we are going to scale this down to a scale of 1:100, which makes this drawing half the size that it is at the moment. And that will allow us to set up here and to be able to draw the front part here and to create the respective points, which is your vanishing point and your stationary point on the side here. So the first thing that you need to do is to measure all these sides here right around and divide them by 2. And then we are going to set that up at the top here, which will be on our picture plane. So let me measure that and do a simple calculation and give you a diagram of what I have calculated. So after measuring all my sides, I've come up with this diagram to help me with my scaling down to 1:100. I will find that this length here has 15 blocks, which is 150 or 15 centimeters divided by 2 gives me 7.5. This length here has 17 blocks, which is going to be 170, which is 17 centimeters, which is 8.5 if you divided that by 2. This length here is 130 millimeters or 13 centimeters divided by 2 gives you 6.5. Here you will have a length of 5 blocks, which is 50 millimeters or 5 centimeters divided by 2 gives you 2.5. And of course, if you draw that diagram, this will link up with that and this will link up with this here. If you look at where I have my windows and my doors, so I have a door here, a window there and a window there. You might have it on a different place situated in your building. I use this as an example. My door that was originally to a scale of 1:50, 18 becomes 9, and I will position it in that space there. It doesn't have to be very accurate. I can just place it in this space. My window, which was 40 millimeters, now becomes 20. My window here in the bathroom, which was originally to a scale of 1:50, 20 millimeters, will now become 10. And that is how I scale it down from 50 to a scale of 1:100, which means it becomes smaller. I now will take this particular drawing and place that right here. Just keep in mind that you will position it at the top. Don't forget to put in your porch area as well, of which that is going to be the pillar there. You will, of course, add in your roof pitch here, which is directly in the middle of the entire building. So you've got to take this length of 8.5 and divide it perfectly in half so that you can have an apex line. Now during my setting up, I know what this length is. It's 7.5. I'm going to drop my picture plane more than 7.5, about 90 millimeters from the border, of which I'm going to draw a line. And that line will be able to be around about there. Remember, 90 millimeters. And then I'm going to measure up 10 millimeters from the top of my title bar. 10 millimeters. That's going to be 10 millimeters. And then I'm going to draw a line. Now keep in mind, you need to label the lines, that being my PP and that being my ground line. And then of course you can place your horizontal line anywhere in this space here. I'm going to suggest that you measure down from your picture plane 40 millimeters and draw your horizontal line right there and label that HL. Of course, on this side here, you are going to have your stationary point, which I will place right there. And then remember, you have to directly project up where it crosses your HL, which your vanishing point will be formulated. I'm then going to draw my diagram, which I have created in this space over here, more to the left hand side. So it will fit into this space right there, of which this is going to be my porch area with my pillar over there. Remember the dimensions that I had. You are going to project this down onto your ground line like that, and you're going to have your roof pitch in there as well, which is halfway between this space over here. Project that down. The height of your walls will be 30 millimeters, of which is going to be there. And then of course, learners, at an angle of 30 degrees on your set square, you're going to have your roof pitch created like that there. You will have to drop 2 millimeters down on that pitch to create your barge boards, and that is going to formulate your front. Keep in mind that if you project this down and bring that across, that this is going to be the stoop area that will formulate from there. This is the part that basically is situated on the picture plane, which can be drawn on the ground line. All other points from here will then be projected to your vanishing point. So all these points are going to go to your vanishing point like that, and you're going to project all these points, not touching your picture plane, in line with your stationary point like that. And you're simply going to find where it connects with your picture plane and project that straight down, so that you can formulate where your roof line is going to be and where your walls are going to be, and where this is going to formulate with that over there. So that is basically an idea of what is going to transpire more in a mechanical way using my set squares and my T-squares. you.